this year. Has made 7 starts. He's finished 1. That game in Pittsburgh we talked about. 2-3 with a 6.43 ERA. Bounced around a little bit the last couple of years. 7-3, tied for the league lead with those 7 wins. Anytime you have an ERA below 4 pitching your home games in Denver, you're doing something right.
Until Jim Tracy took over as manager, this now his 6th game at the helm of the Rockies. Little bloop, and that one's going to fall into right field. So the Rockies have their first run of the night now, and Clint Barmes
doing something right.
Bourne's done a great job at the top of the lineup. He serves one into left field. That's a base hit. So now the Astros had their speedy leadoff man aboard in the first inning. A lead for Bourne, not moving again. They're just swinging a bouncer through the first base side of the infield, and so now the Astros have a little something going. Now is 1-1 to Hunter. There's a bouncer to first, gets by Hilton. That should get a run home. Here comes Bourne. No throw, ground throw cut off near the mound, but the Astros draw first blood tonight. Should get something decent here. Marquis 2-1. There's a swing, and that shot right back up the middle, base hit. A stop sign thrown up at third, and so they'll be loaded for Lance Berkman. A 2-0 on the way. That's a ground ball to the right side, smothered. Great play by Stewart. A run scores to extend the Astros lead. 2 men in scoring position. And Marquis sends one over the plate. That one's going to get through into center field, a base hit. 1 run in. Carlos, who went back towards second, going to be held. RBI single for Rodriguez, and the Astros lead now 3-0 in the first. I've heard some complain about that. It's 1-2. And that might be playable. Now it's going to drop in front of Bourne. A base hit for Brad Hopp. He has a real innate intelligence and ability about hitting. Here's a 3-2. And they didn't even come close. So Marquis being really careful with Carlos in that at bat. To me, that's like the ultimate teammate, though. Blum will rip one into center. A base hit will keep the inning going. And Carlos drops anchor at second base. I can understand and appreciate that. He said he could get it down if asked. As Hopp waits on a 1-2.
Sure. Well, who's going to tell you that they couldn't?
That's a second base hit of the night for Hopp. So lead man on in the 5th inning. A double play depth on the infield, and Moeller's already gotten a couple of ground balls today. And there's one that sneaks by Berkman, and a hard hit ball into right field and bobbled by Hunter. And that will allow Hopp to get to third base, although it appeared as if Hopp was going anyway. The 1-0. And boy, he gets a hold of that one. We got a tie game. That's a moonshot to right field into the upper deck. A 3-run shot for Ian Stewart.
When you get on a mound, trying to set your sights and get the feel for a new mound.
Pence gets a very good swing here. That ball's carrying well. Fowler with the long run, and Pence is going to run for a while. Smith overran it. Hunter may have a chance, but they'll pull up the stop sign at third. If you're Pudge, you feel like you get all puffed up going up there.
That's the whole, whenever this happens, bench Piazza with the offensive numbers.
Ground ball to short, should get home the run if they can stay out of the double play, but they can. I guess not quite Caddyshack. Fowler with a pretty good into the bat on that one, and Bourne can't get it. Fowler may try for 2. Can Pence get him? No. And he's going to try and move him up. And he's going to do it. And everybody's going to be safe. Helton trying to serve one into left. Carlos will get there. Fowler's got the speed. He's going to challenge the arm. Throw off line. And the Rockies have their first lead of the night. In addition, Barmes moves up to second with a .488 average with runners in scoring position. So quite literally, they said 2 days. As this one goes between the legs of Pudge. And that's a huge advance on the bases for those 2 runners. Now the double play no longer in order. The setup away. And there's a ground ball to third. They might get the runner at the plate. Good throw by Blum. Pudge will run Barnes back to third base, but he has nowhere to go because Hopp already there. And that's the second out of the inning, and a great out. Blum with a good snag of the ball hit right to him.
So his agent will be on the phone trying to find him a job.
Little blue. That's going to fall, and Blum has a base hit to start the 6th. The 2-1, and Hunter swings. That one's going to be gone, and we're tied up on the railroad tracks in left. Carlos hammers one to center, and he's on. Great start to the seventh.
Marquis may have stayed around just long enough to lose this game because I think Jim Tracy's going to have to make a move here.
Brought to you by Continental. Here's a 2-2, and that's lined over short. Base hit. Carlos chugs to second. 2 men aboard for Pudge. Peralta's 1-1. And that's a bouncing ball to first, and they might get 2 out of it. The relay by Barnes gets away from Helton, and that's going to allow Carlos to score the go-ahead run. Kind of the setup man for a while. He's even closed a couple of games. 1-2 pitch, and Helton went down and got that. A golf shot to right field. It stays in the ballpark, but a long run for Hunter Pence, and Helton will be happy with a 2-out double in the 8th. Would you ever puff yourself up a little bit and just decide to?
Well, you know, most of the time it was taken out of your hands. Very rarely, and I think that gets overstated to this day. You know, people's always out there talking to him. What does he want to do?
Here's the 1-1,
which would explain the double switch.
Yeah, base hit for Bourne.
And maybe Hawk needs a night off.
He's going. The 1-2 pitch is a called strike that throws late. And Bourne in scoring position, but Tejada goes down looking for out number 2. They'd have been just a little bit further to the left. That's off the glove of Phillips, and Bourne with his great speed and easy advance to third base. Look at this.
6.
1-1 pitch. And there's a swing, and that one's flared over first into right field. Base hit. That'll score Bourne. And a big insurance run indeed comes through. Exceedingly well around the league, but the Astros have enjoyed seeing him. There's a 2-2. There's a swing at a slider, and that one's going to get through into left field. So Stewart is on with his second hit of the night, and it brings up the potential tying run. They set up away again on Merton, and here it comes. And that's below the knees. Ball 4. Now the tying runs are on. Here it comes. And that should do it. Bourne is there. Puts a squeeze on it. And it's over. Astros win it 6-4. Sampson with his 3rd save of the season. And the heroics today, Hunter Pence with a huge home run of the 7th and helped drive in that big insurance run in the 8th.